Excuse me, could I ask what your name is?
It's Hiroto Shinohara.
Master Shinohara? I beg your pardon for my lapse in decorum. I imagine I appeared quite foolish hiding as I did. Please forgive me.
Silky white hair, small face, big eyes. Oh man, even her voice is adorable. Why exactly did you hide, miss?
No need to be so formal. It's simply that I wasn't informed you would be male, Master Shinohara. But still, the fact is immaterial to my responsibilities. I'm Shiroyuki Himeji, a student enrolled in District 3's Oka Academy. On request of District 4's headmistress Ichinose, I will be serving in the capacity of your live-in assistant starting from today.
Come again?
Some tea.
What do you mean by live in?
I don't believe it to be far from the conventional definition. I will live and sleep here, aiding you in whatever manner I'm able, sir.
Sleep here?
I apologize in advance for any disappointment, but we will have separate bedrooms.
Disappointment? That's not really the issue here.
Huh?
Never mind, forget about it. I just didn't think that you'd like...
I don't. Not in the least.
You're giving me mixed signals.
My reservations aren't personal. I'm merely unaccustomed to the male presence. My ire is entirely for Headmistress Ichinose.
Huh. I don't know what beef you have with her, but trust me, I can relate.
Then we have common ground. As good a sign as any for the prospect of peaceful coexistence, eh, Master?
You know, you can sit down if you want.
I'm fine. Please don't worry about me. A maid does not sit in the presence of her betters.
Look, you're making me nervous, you know? We're both here at the whims of the headmistress. No need to put me on a pedestal.
Well, if you insist. I would hate for you to feel uncomfortable, Master.
You called yourself an assistant, so I'm guessing you're not just a regular housemaid.
Observant. Tell me, Master, when was it you last ate?
Huh?
Dig in.
No way! Is this all for me?
Yes, perhaps I made a little more than necessary.
A little more is kind of underselling it. You're gonna have some too, right?
I'll wait until after you're finished, Master.
No, it'll have gone cold by then. You can help me eat it now.
Very well, if you wish for me to do so.
Right, I guess I'll dig in. Oh, this is delicious! Such succulent divine flavors! Could this perfect meal truly have been made by human hands?
I'm not entirely sure whether that's flattering or belittling.
Words fail and praise is not enough. This is everything!
My, how unexpected. You certainly are effusive with your feelings, Master Shinohara.
Yeah, I guess I am.
I'd actually heard that you were exceedingly adept at hiding what you felt.
Yeah, but I can swing to the other extreme when I let my guard down.
And your guard is down now?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like you've given me any reason to be on edge or anything.
Oh, I see. Any food aversions I should know about?
Nah, I'll eat just about anything, especially if it's this good.
All right, we'll start with a detailed overview. To prevent unauthorized access, I'll be displaying this content offline. If anyone were to spy on us, it would spell an end to all this.
She's not wrong. By using the red star to become a fake 7-star, we're basically pulling off one huge scam. This isn't morally gray, it's black as sin. And if it gets out, I'm done for.
Academy Island. Save for 0, each district has one, resulting in a grand total of 20. These academies are ranked and scored on a yearly basis. In accordance with their rank placement, each academy is granted certain privileges.
Do the students' stars have anything to do with it?
Indeed they do. Students possessing 5 or more stars are considered to be advanced. The more of those an academy has, the higher its ranking will be. And should one have a student with 7 stars, it'll usually rank top.
Well, that explains why the headmistress was so on to Khan.
And this tremendous systematic value is also why the 7 stars are so thoroughly targeted.
That makes sense. If a 6-star beats me, they can take my position at the top. But still, they're putting their own stars on the line too, right?
Yes. However, the reward outweighs the risk for lower ranks, so even a small chance of winning is statistically worth the gamble. Also, the abilities of a 7-star typically help mitigate the threats posed to them. Case in point, these are the game results over the past year for the Empress Saionji. Sadly, her defensive arsenal isn't available to you, Master.
Huh? Why not?
Because of your score on the transfer exam. A score so outstandingly pathetic it's almost unbearable to look at. I fear most schools would have left you out. Pardon my candor. At any rate, your true rank is still 1-star, Master. Meaning that, in upcoming games, you will only be able to use abilities at a 1-star level.
Those are the weakest ones, aren't they?
Yes, you'll essentially be fighting boss battles as a level 1 player.
That doesn't sound good, but I'm guessing that's kind of the reason you were sent here, wasn't it?
That is correct. Now listen carefully. For the next 2 years, we in the company will do everything we possibly can to assist you, Master. Not only in your games, but also in your daily life. As long as you're able to uphold the act and maintain your rank as 7-star, then we will be complicit in your lie, Master Shinohara.
Sweet salvation! Games are all one-on-ones though, aren't they? If someone helps me, it'll be obvious.
Do you see the game icon in the center? You've likely received a substantial number of game requests by now.
What? 42 already?
Scroll down a bit, please. Right, you can stop there. We'll choose that one for your first match, scheduled tomorrow morning.
That's really soon.
Which will make an impact. You've received a lot of attention for beating the Empress on your first day of school, Master. But at this stage, there will still be those second-guessing your strength. And so, a further example must be made. In addition to that, we can use this game to demonstrate how our assistance will work.
And you're sure I'm gonna win? I'm just a 1-star, remember? So how?
That should be obvious by now. If you want to win, you cheat.
What do you mean by cheat?
Hacking, of course.
And how are we supposed to do that?
Could you put this earbud in, please?
Right now?
The company's head of electronics, Kaguya.
Hey, bro! How's it going? I'm Kaguya, the big sis around here. Nice to meet ya.
Sure, good evening.
Nah, that's way too stiff. Let's try something more snappy, like Hito. Alright, he's cool with it.
This girl's in a world of her own.
As you can tell, Kaguya's social etiquette is somewhat lacking, but her skills more than make up for it. Kaguya will be able to hack her way into your opponent's device, manipulating it to our advantage. So it's quite simple. If you don't draw attention to the hacking, victory is just a matter of keeping up appearances.
Just like that? I mean, I know I'm not directly involved, but isn't this sort of wrong?
Well, of course it's wrong. Third parties interfering with the game is against the rules. So is accessing someone else's device. It's an instant ban offense, in fact, but that works to our favor. The company would never botch a task this delicate.
Amazing, if not terrifying.
But do you really want it to end like that? Didn't you have a reason for coming here? A goal?
That's right. I do. I'll do whatever it takes to win. I will be the strongest.
Way to go, Hito! When I hack in and seize control of the game, your victory is pretty much inevitable.
I won. I won!
Was that all right, Master?
All right. That was unbelievable. You said it'd be easy, but man, that was effortless. Seriously, you're the best.
Then you acknowledge our skills?
I sure do. I've got total faith. From here on, I'm counting on you. Let's make this thing work.
Understood. And if you don't mind me saying, your performance was exquisite. Well done, Master. Now, it's about time you headed to campus.
Right.
You mind if I call you Shinohara? I'm Fuka Tatara, 2A's class president. I can answer any questions you have, Shinohara, like what's best to eat in the cafeteria.
I don't think that'll be high on the priority list, Tatada.
What? Why wouldn't it be?
I'm Yuki Tsuji. Pleasure.
Yeah. I was a little surprised when I learned the class had a tournament just to decide who'd get to show me around. So, are games actually pushed here as much as I've heard they are?
Yeah, it's a thing. Headmistress's policy. AMA has ranked in the top 5 academies for the last few years running. It's really competitive. But the students like the games too.
More importantly, snack shopping at lunch gets crazy. So if you want any chance of snagging the popular chocolate cornet...
Please forgive the untimely interruption, Master. We've received a very favorable game request. The challenger's name is Haru Urasaka. She's a third-year student from District 11.
Man, looks like life's about to get real busy from here on out.
All right, folks, so
as the Island Media Group behind the news app LNIT. They also manage the streaming platform iTube and are responsible for arranging high-profile game events.
First up, our challenger, Haru Urasaka! Rate 3 stars, her hobbies include road trips and Visual K!
Sup?
And the one meeting her challenge is the blood-soaked overlord who's rocked Academy Island like an earthquake!
Who's she even talking about?
You all know him as the fastest ever to reach 7 stars! The ruthlessly cutting, fearlessly outrageous, proudly arrogant Hiroto Shinohara! So how you feeling, Shinohara? Pumped up and ready?
Pumped up. I don't see why I should be. My victory is all but inevitable.
Oh, he's cool, calm, and confident, isn't he?
That line is so coming back to haunt me. Why do I keep coming off like an egotistical monster?
And now, please welcome our special guest!
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm Sarasa Sayanji. That certainly was some amusing, if not indulgent, preamble, huh? Now who else is ready to see what these two are actually capable of?
There you have it! I, Suzuran Kazumi, and my classmate, Oka's ace, Sarasa Sayanji, will be providing live breakdown and analysis for you. Okay, Urasaka, go on ahead and name your game, right meow!
Right. The game I choose is the Anything Goes 100-meter race. Sturm and Drang.
So, from start to finish, no mode of transportation is off limits, huh? Fun.
I'm pretty confident you'll never beat me in a game of pure raw speed.
Well, that's a coincidence. Because I'm pretty confident you'll never beat me in a game of anything.
And it looks like the claws are coming out!
Man, what am I even saying at this point?
Hey, fair warning, I don't just ride my bikes, I like to work on them too.
Whoa! She's bringing out the big guns this time! No bike like this has ever been recorded in Urasaka's battle history!
Definitely Urasaka's secret weapon. After all, vehicle performance is the key to this game. A performance-boosting ability alone won't be enough to take that bike on. Any sensible player would look to abilities that focus on obstruction. Whatever vehicle Shinohara uses.
Oh! Shinohara! Are you seriously gonna race a motorcycle on foot? I know this isn't anything goes speed race, but what are you thinking?
My heart's gonna explode for sure!
Our data shows Urasaka's main ability is Remove Speed Limit, the effect of which allows her to exceed her vehicle's top speed. Augmenting this, and her second ability, Acceleration. Third in sequence is Safety Device, an ability that protects both user and systems.
If this goes as expected, she won't use her defensive ability, so my interference shouldn't be blocked.
It's too late to change him now, so there's no real harm in telling you. I'm using the Nullify Interference ability. It's a defensive utility that cancels out your opponent's attempts to impede you. I bet that you picked obstructive abilities in all 3 of your active slots, didn't you? That's really too bad. They're worthless now.
Let's get this moving, Speed Girl.
Here we go! We've kept you in suspense long enough! Y'all ready for this? Who will reach the finish line first? Don't blink, it'll be over in an instant! 3, 2, 1, boom!
Seriously, people? Give me some credit. You think a 7-star like me wouldn't see through that?
What just happened?
For all 3 of your abilities, we'll use Completely Disable.
Huh?
It's an assist ability that temporarily disables your opponent's defenses. Its utility is context-specific, so it rarely gets used, but it's perfect against Nullify.
Oh, okay, but why use it for all 3?
At your true level, Master, one level 3 obstructive ability will not be sufficient, hence the redundancies. The aggregation will compensate.
Yeah, but what about the rest of it? Won't I need some abilities on hand to balance out? Oh, wait.
Now you get it. With the company on your side, you don't need to worry about things like fair balancing. As long as our external interference is unchecked, we can accomplish whatever we need through hacking. So ultimately, Master, the only real threat you were facing was Nullify Interference.
The first ability I chose was Completely Disable, level 7. That made sure my second ability, Force Stop, was entirely unhindered. But in reality, it was Kaguya's hacking that made the bike stop after I restored her access. Oh, and for the last one, my third choice, that we also activated by hacking, was safety device that I used on you. I don't think I could sleep at night if I got you hurt.
The winner is Hinoto Shinohara!
I can't believe that worked! The company is amazing!
Now that's a 7-star for ya!
While seeing you embarrassed in public would bring me nothing but joy, I'm at least glad you didn't lose to her.
Oh.
That honor's mine alone, you hear?
Hey, are you trying to tear off my tie or my head?
Huh.
She's so violent. Huh? Hey, Miss Himeji?
There's no need for the miss, Master.
My bad. Could you stop listening in for a while? There's something I gotta do, and I, kinda wanna keep it private.
I see. Is that an order?
A request. So please?
Very well, if that's what you want, Master.
It is. Thank you.
Right. But do know I'm quite the perceptive maid, Master. If you're to exploit your popularity to pick up girls, then I trust you'll exercise discretion.
Like I'd even do that!
I'm kidding. Anyway, I'll disable the monitoring for now. Please proceed with caution, Master. You're ridiculously late.
Come on, do you know how hard this place is to find for newbies? It's like a gangster hideout. Honestly, it's a miracle I found it at all. And I came straight away like you asked, didn't I?
Oh, it's excuse after excuse with you, isn't it? Your mouth opens and outpours an endless stream of nonsense.
Hey, you have no business talking. What happened to that cute, well-mannered princess I met?
Cute! Well, I can't afford to leave the real Sarasa a less than perfect reputation, right?
So, what's all this Sarasa body double stuff about anyway?
All right. I'll tell you. But this stays between us, okay? Just like the secret you told me.
My lips are sealed.
The real Sarasa was actually kidnapped.
Kidnapped?
It was just over a year ago, shortly before I entered Oka Academy. But whoever kidnapped her didn't issue any demands. I was a part of Sarasa's friend group, so while her family waited for leads on the kidnapper, I was asked to take her place.
What do you mean when you say friend group?
Children of the Saionji family almost never go outside until they get into high school. Teachers and companions are provided for them. Naturally, as a fantastically talented and sweet girl, I was chosen.
Better just let that one slide?
Nobody knew what her real face looked like. The Saionjis needed someone, and I was happy to help them. I don't know when she'll be returned to us. But until that day comes, I have to protect Sarasa Saionji's flawless reputation. I'm gonna need your help with doing that, though. Because if word gets out that I'm a fake, then what'll become of the real Sarasa?
The situation's significantly worse than I thought. I can see the bind that you're in. You were able to lie about who you were because of the Red Star.
That's right. And should you lose, my secret gets out. Whoever holds the Red Star can see the entire record of lies told with it.
So then if I ever lose, your lies will be exposed as well as mine.
If it gets out that I'm not the true daughter of the Saionji family, then Aime's headmistress will have no reason to protect you. She thinks you beat the Empress, but I'm just Rina Akabane.
And then, of course, I'd have to leave the island.
Huh? Why would you be worried about leaving? Is staying that important?
Yeah, it is.
Why?
Well, you see, there's someone I'm looking for. A childhood friend of mine I haven't seen in years. But I'm sure she's here on the island. And so, until I find her, getting kicked out's just not an option for me.
That means...
My only option is to maintain the lie that I'm the strongest there is.
You know, I hate to admit it, but as long as you continue to win...
My lie and your lie will be protected.
Guess we've formed an alliance. Shall we exchange IDs so we can stay in contact then?
Yeah, I guess. Wait, my name's top trending?
What are you talking about? It's been like that since you got here.
Ew, what's with this guy? It's all my goddess and she isn't made for losing and stuff. Are all your fans this zealous?
I attract a whole spectrum of them. But when you're as talented as I am, some people are bound to be mesmerized.
I'm calling you out on that one.
Look, it might be best if we act friendly.
You're right. I mean, after all, we're allies.
Good evening, Master. Welcome home.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh,
Aha! So he's alive after all. Why the heck didn't you send me a text last night, you arrogant jerk?
sorry, my bad. Busy schedule, you know? Life of a 7-star and all. That's a lie. I was totally passed out.
Oh, stop showing off. I just swung by to show you that you hadn't broken me yet.
Who the heck is that?